Hey everybody, welcome back to episode 16 of From Ashes, Reborn. Dun dun dun! We are back at it again, looking for the remaining 3 wolves. We're pretty close to completing this map now at this point, and I am super excited. So I know we have at least 1 wolf over here that we need to investigate, I think. Do we? I think we have... Oh. FPS? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, there we go. I think we got this wall right here that we need to investigate, because I think we instead went over to that one. And after that, I have no damn idea. I think we bypassed that and to explore around and ended up going into that dungeon a handful of episodes ago. But outside that, we still got to figure out. I mean, if we count what we could visibly see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. We're 16. Where are the others? Okay, so yeah, we'll have to. We're definitely gonna have to do some investigating to find some of the other wolves. But 3 wolves left. I think that's 1. So we'll be investigating that today. Fun facts, because I was just looking at some stuff and going, God, I feel so old. I've been doing this for so long. For those of you who don't know or didn't remember, I actually started, and I looked up the date prior to this, so I remember it. Not that I remembered it off the top of my head. Yeah, right. We didn't go down here. Okay, good. 2012, or April 15th, 2012 is when we started our YouTube channel. Or started videos on our YouTube channel. That's a long time ago. That's almost 6 years ago. As of April 15th, it will have been 6 years that we've been making Monumental Victory. God, I feel old. That's a long time. That's almost I'm 31 at the moment. So that's almost a fifth of my life that I've been doing Monumental Victory. That's a long time. And I know all of you haven't been around for that long, or nearly that long. Hi, Spider. I know I gained quite a number of you viewers during the Inferno Mayans time, which I want to say was maybe 2013, 2014. I don't remember the time off the top of my head, but it sounds about right. I don't believe it was 2012. It could have been. I could be wrong. And then I've gained others later on than that. But hot damn. It's been a long run. It's a lot longer than I actually ever really anticipated making YouTube videos. And I was kind of dead for a bit there, or have been dead for a bit, for a bit recently, but I'm hoping to make a strong comeback at this point, given that I've tried to put out a Monumental Victory every day of the week, you know, to reflect what the banner actually says on my YouTube channel. You know, 1 video every weekday. What I used to do at one point or another. So yeah, working on a resurgence of videos. Been doing this a long time. Oh, long time. Why are silverfish? Why are there silverfish? Why, oh why do the silverfish roam? And yeah, for another time reference. So I've been a professional game developer for a little over 8 years. I've been a amateur YouTube creator for almost 6 years. Hot damn. I've been doing YouTube for nearly as long as I've been a professional game developer. That's kind of funny. I find that funny. You probably don't. I find it funny. Okay, so spongy caves with lots of cave spiders. So, oh, I didn't discuss what we upgraded and all that jazz. Let's try to clean up some of these mobs, and then I will chat about, oh god, about that. Alright, at the very least, let me get that spawner. Oh boy. Try to get back up here to get that spawner. Hello, mobs. Did I get that spawner? I thought there was another spawner. Oh, there must be another spawner. Or not. Maybe I did. I'm scatterbrained today, apparently. Okay, so yeah, we're going to update upgrades. We changed out our efficiency to iron pick for an efficiency to diamond pick. It was going to cost like 32 levels to repair, and we did not have the XP for that. We were unable to repair our bow because it was 33 levels, and that was more than what we had. I made myself a new pair of boots. Luckily we have a full enchanting table area now, so I was able to do a level 30 enchant on a pair of diamond boots and got Unbreaking 3, Prot 3, Depth Strider 3, which actually is probably going to be really good for us given some of these areas might have water in them. Just repaired our pants, repaired the other 2 pieces of gear, and I think that's about it. That's the upgrades of the day. All right. Let's see what Senor or Senorita Mapmaker has in store for us. You look like a vanilla spawn, so I'm not going to worry about your gold. Oh, that spawner. Food, which we don't really need. I've gotten to the point right now where I've realized that coal is pretty insignificant in this map. I mean, initially early, coal is useful. It's useful for getting their basic torch supply done. But the amount of emeralds that I've gotten in this map has made it so that I've not really had to craft my own torches. I can just spend an emerald, get a stack of torches. So definitely the emeralds of the map have made certain what would normally be crucial things fairly insignificant. What are you? Some janky leggings. XP bottles are always good. Let's drop off a few of you. I kind of want to keep the sponge. I don't know why. I like it. I've never really used sponge in a map. You know what? No, F it. I was trying to think of like practical uses I could use for the sponge. You know, I could absorb some water, but it can't reabsorb some water until you furnace it. Not really that useful. If I farmed all of this sponge, which I'm not crazy enough to do, it actually would be pretty useful. Especially if we jump into a water area, maybe we could just get rid of a lot of the water and just not have to deal with the water area. Especially since we're not in the update aquatic stuff yet. Water is a pain in the butt at the moment. Which, speaking of water. So yeah, I wasn't able to repair the bow. So we're going to try to avoid using it as much as we can. And just forego it for... Oh, that's a creeper spawner. Okay, that broke the spawner. We're going to forego the I actually just lost my train of thought there. Oh. Good job, Rock. That creeper ruined my train of thought. Okay. Well, Skelly, stop it. Snap. So yeah, that was oh, hello. Those were the tidbits of fun facts for today. I feel old and older and older every day. Oh, another thing I didn't mention. I ended up bringing in a few extra stacks of arrows because this is probably going to get super low this episode, and we have fortunately a power one backup. So if we do get low on torches, or not torches, arrow or bow durability, we will. Okay, there is a skeleton spot over there. We should get rid of that. If we get low on bow durability, we will go ahead and swap out to our Power 1 bow. Yeah, good job. Swap out to our Power 1... Where did you come from? Swap out to our Power 1 bow and begrudgingly use that. Is there a creeper spawner? Oh, there's a spawner right there. So if I place a torch on top, that should ruin the whole... No, it's not going to ruin all of the spawns. Stop it. It almost ruins all the spawns. Okay, there we go. There we go. So hopefully all goes well this episode, because I would really like another wool. We're getting closer and closer to being completed with this map. Uh-oh. That's a vindicator. I've remembered the name this time. So speaking of, we made a brief reference to Update Aquatic. I am super excited for that update. I think that's going to add a huge amount of gameplay to a obvious type of area that was never really turned out good. Underwater areas were always kind of bland and boring. There's only so many basic tricks you can implement with them, such as the only way to get really mobs in an underwater area is via these pockets right here. Oh, there's just another spawn right here. Via these pockets of why is there indicators underwater? So the only way to really get mobs in an underwater area is via these pockets, these little air pockets of air and mobs, which is really not always the best. And what is that? Come on, break it. There we go. Isn't really always the best. Is there anywhere? No, I can put him. No. Okay. Well, that back up. Not really. It doesn't really add a lot to gameplay, to say the least. It's just kind of boring. Oh, damn. I've got a little bit of sun in my eyes right now. So trying to see where the level I'm trying to go is not the easiest at the moment. Hello? Okay, just a light pocket. So yeah, right now, underwater gameplay is kind of boring. You have to create these pockets of air and then put some spawners in them, and that's really all you can do. Swimming in underwater is a pain in the butt. Seeing underwater is a pain in the butt. And I believe this latest snapshot? I believe they might have been the latest snapshot before. They made it so you progressively could see better underwater over time. So, I mean, they're at least trying to make underwater a lot more interesting. And I'm hoping that adds a lot more potential. A lot more potential to underwater areas overall. Did they blow up the spawner? They did. Perfect. Hoping it adds a lot more potential to underwater areas. The only thing we're missing is some type of really, like, some type of hostile underwater mob. That's really the only thing we're missing. Hopefully something that's customizable. Because if we get that, then GG. We can, CTM can rock the underwater areas really nice. And, like, from an aesthetic standpoint, with what we've seen with the updated aquatic, we can make some really cool, like, underwater looking areas now because of some of the changes that were made, such as like stairs and slabs. They don't have that weird air pocket on them. A whole bunch of other blocks unfortunately still have that weird air pocket, but stairs and slabs don't. So you can use them in construction if you're underwater. We have the sea kelp, which looks really cool underwater. So we're getting to a point where CTM is going to be able to rock out the underwater areas, and I could easily foresee, not that it would ever happen, but I could easily see a remake to what's it called? Vex's underwater map. I don't foresee it happening, but definitely it could be a sort of remake. Something depths. Endless Deep. I don't remember the name of it. Even though we did it, it probably was a while ago at this point. But yeah, I could totally see a remake to a map like that. That would be an easy win. Especially with all the underwater, new underwater blocks and the trident and such. Jesus. Take a break. Endless Deep. There we go. That's the one. Endless Deep. Took me a second. I could see an easy win in remaking Endless Deep with the updated aquatic. Again, whether that happens or not is a different story, but definitely could be an easy win. At least for the CTM community. And we're not even near... I don't even think we're near the end of the new features that are going to be coming to the updated aquatic, so that shines promising for me for the potential of having underwater areas and CTMs in the future. Actually good underwater areas in the future. Come on, guy. I'm busy. I'm busy here. Okay, I've got a named mob over there. Got some fences over here. Hi, how's it going? Can I at least get a few torches down and around? Hi, spider. How's your mom? You're no Snuggles. Oh, that was a mushroom. You're no Snuggles, but you seem friendly enough. A friend of Snuggles is a friend of mine. Until he attacks. And then I slay him. Like I did Snuggles. Oh, those are Vexes. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. God, they have so little health. I have such a great bow shot. So, yeah. All right. We're looking good. We're looking good. I'm wondering if that was an evoker. Oh yeah, I think that name mob. It looks like that name mob is an evoker. Okay. Spider, stop it. So if we can snipe that name mob, we don't have to deal with these evokers. It's just a matter of getting over there and maybe throwing down some torches. Oh, it's running. I have a hand. I like a. Oh, is it? What's it summoning? You can't see me. I'm too far away. Okay, good. It's dead. I'd like a hand, like. You see someone like looking out into the horizon over my eyes because of this brightness of the sun. Brightness of the sun through the shades. Okay. Let's try and get over here. Throw down some light. Excuse me. Pardon me. I don't really want to. Don't really want to be accosted by you right now. Alright, well, we're going this way. Haha, joke's on you. Oh, okay. Well, I see the, I see the wool box. That excites me. The CTM inside me wants to just try to rush this. The person inside me, the normal person inside me, is telling me that I want to try to get at least 33 levels from all these mobs in order to repair my bow. Well. Oh. Is that an evoker over there? I want to say pragmatic person, but I don't know if that's the right word. More. Who doesn't enjoy a good amount of ladders? I'm gonna have to look up pragmatic. I like to increase my vocabulary whenever I get the chance to. So pragmatic sounds like the right terminology to use. However, I don't use it enough to actually be super confident, and that's the word that I should use. Oh, what's inside? Core Depot. Surface access. Oh boy. Okay. Keep an eye on our bow durability. We don't want to overbow. Alright. Tool box. Oh! You're useful. Rest of you. Cyan core. Get. Alright, let's get the hell out of Dodge. And it says surface access disaway. Oh, here we go. Oh, I can only break the only. Aha. Okay, I gotcha. It almost reminds me of like the underground rails, or the rail systems that you would see in a dig here. The rail systems you would see in CTMs of old, where they're there, they're just hidden as hell, and then you find them and you make your way up to the surface. I hear a villager. Oh, is this in that gas station? Oh, that'd be funny. I think it is. Oh. That ladder setup is so much more. It makes so much more sense now. Okay, clean out the inventory. Do. Let's throw the cyan on the bar. Perfect. Awesome. Well, we managed to nab ourselves the cyan wool. There wasn't an easy way out. I had to break something. Why not break the glass? All right, so we managed to grab ourselves one of the 3 remaining wools. This is the cyan. I know we have the brown wool left, as well as... Oh, what was it? Was it purple? Might have been purple. Either way, we'll find out in a second. But awesome sauce. Who doesn't enjoy a good woolen episode? Light gray core. Alright, so we're chilling at 2 wools left for the map. 2 to 4 episodes, maybe? Let me just double check the recording time. I think we've been going for a good amount of time today, but let me double check the recording time and we'll decide what we're going to do for today. Alright, so it seems we've been going for about a little over 26 minutes at this point. I think that's a good point to call it for today. I usually try to keep my bare minimum length for episodes around 24 minutes, which is roughly, I think, what we, when we originally started Monumental Victory is what we shot for, 24-minute episodes. Actually, we didn't shoot for it. We just recorded a lot of video and then cut it at 24 minutes. So, I think that's going to be a good cut point for today, while we figure out where these other 2 wolves are. But yeah, that's going to do it for today, everyone. Thanks for joining, as always. And I'll catch you all next time. Bye!